Hello. So, quick video-ish, we'll see. Builds, loadouts, right? We don't have loadouts, and we're constantly changing our gear around. Well, at least most of us that are higher level that have a bunch of the gear leveled up already. There's a couple tools out there. If you're active in communities, if you're on Discords, probably on Reddit pages, Facebook groups, if you're active in Twitch channels or YouTube comments, you've probably already heard of it. But if you're not really that active and you don't go around talking to people, or you just stumbled across the video, there's a website, dauntlessbuilder.com. It's actually dauntless-builder.com. It allows you to create your build and save it. I'll show you what it looks like. It looks like something similar to this. Bam, right? So it has this neat little layout. And you can save them on the website, access them from the website. I just take a screenshot. I have my own little folder so I can access them whenever I want on the fly. I don't have to log in. So I have them there. But basically, it shows you all your cells. It shows you all your specials, your mods, the gear pieces, and then your actual perk loadout over to the far right-hand side. Looks exactly the same from the website, since that's a screenshot from the website. Dauntless-builder.com. Now, it's not a... You have to know what you're doing, right? You got to be able to know the build or whatever. Or if you were to, say you're on YouTube copying somebody else's build, it's an easy way to visually put it all together while the YouTuber or the Twitch person or a friend of yours is telling you what they use. You can slot all the items and then save it. Again, I don't really save them to the website. I just saved one previously just so we could see what it looked like. But I just screenshot it all. Oh, I deleted it. Anyways, so you can delete it. You make a new build, right? Come to this page. You can pick your weapon. You can filter by weapon type. You can, if you know the exact name of it, like Stalkers, boom, Mercy, Pride, Spike, Strike, Trap. I'll pick the Trap. You can pick your special, your mod. We'll pick Serrated Blades, Headpiece. We'll pick, let's just do Ganasher. Ganasher Headpiece. We'll pick Ganasher Cloak. How many people are triggered already? And Ganasher Grips. And where's the Ganasher? There we are, the Ganasher Treads, right? And then you can just click on the cell, and we'll throw in, you can pick the +1, +2, +3s of whatever you want. You can type it out. So let's say we want to do Molten. It'll filter as you start typing. Molten, Conduit. Let's click on that, and we'll just give it to me. Give it to me. Fireproof, boom. And tough, boom. And sharpened. And people are like, what are you doing? I'm just throwing things in here. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. And then knockout, boom. Okay. Selected lantern. We'll do Embermane, and then we'll do Etheric Attunement. Okay. And then it puts your disgusting bit +9 toughness. See, it's red because you don't benefit anything above a +6 for those of you that aren't aware. And then gray means you can still add more. So, for instance, let's make this another fireproof right here. And then now, our tough went down to a +6 because this cell was tough. So we removed 3 of it, bringing it down to 6, because 9 minus 3 is 6. And then we added another fireproof, so 3 + 3 is 6. And now it's green, so that means it's good. Good, right? But here's the loadout, since I have a bunch of +3s in here. +3s aren't bad, but +6 is optimal, depending on what you're trying to do or what you want. But then you can, like, save it. I typically zoom out, and then get it perfect because I'm anal retentive right there. And then I just I snip it. I snip it, and then I save it. I title it my own name, custom name, and then I put it in my folder. Or you could go to, let's see, favorite? I think you have to favorite it. Yes. And we'll call this Sloppy YT Build. Right? Oh, and then we'll do Kappa for Twitch. Kappa. Okay. You go to My Builds. Boom. It's right there. So then, we'll start a new one, and we'll go Dauntless-builder.com. Log back in. I mean, you don't have to, it probably saves per your, I don't know how it saves. Sorry, I don't know. There's no login, logout button. My Builds, it's right there. You click on it, boom, pop. Cool. Then you can just click new to make a new one. Boom. Boom. Copy to clipboard. So then, let's see, if we go back to the build, there's a link. So you can actually make a spreadsheet if you wanted to, or a list somewhere, or a website, or tweet it out, but you got a link. So copy to clipboard, and then we'll come over here and we'll go paste. There's the link. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. What else do we got? Dark mode. Dark mode. That's kind of wonky, though. I don't like that. I usually like dark mode. Yeah. Or export to collection. So favorite it or export is the same thing. Anyways, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. For those that if you don't have the memory of a normal person, whereas I do not, for many years of possibly maybe drinking a little bit too much, but I can't remember every cell slot and every item combination. So I have literally tons of builds. And then again, like I said, I watched a couple Odo videos, and then I would save some of his builds just so I remembered what he did, and then I'd make my own variants of stuff. Here's another Odo build. Do I have I thought I had a Shadow Striker on here. Maybe I don't. Maybe it's not Shadow Striker. I don't remember his name. I'm sorry. Memory problems. But yeah, so that's how I do it. A lot of people also just use Dauntless Builder. I don't necessarily, like, if we go back to my builds, this is cool, but when you start coming up with lots of them, you're going to have to remember how you named them. That's really important to remember how you named them. Again, here in the title here, it says Stalker's Trap. I don't have every name of every weapon memorized. I don't have every piece of gear memorized. I wish it just said, like, Ganasher chest piece, or Ganasher chainblade, Ganasher sword. It'd be easier than having actual names for me, because I know that's how it's associated. I know what they... So, anyways, just remember that when you're doing any kind of thing like this, whether it's saving a file, saving a name of a build, you can't just come up with a goofy name unless you always remember what it is. And when you come up with a bunch of them, it gets harder. So I always kind of do... I worked in a warehouse, so I have, like, nomenclature, part number things. Usually I like chainblade, and then I have a name, and then I might put like the predominant perk style or something in there, or like chainblade, speed kill, low life, or so there's sections that way you can organize them, especially if you're filtering alphabetically. You can put all your chainblades together, all your swords together. Or if it's universal, I usually do universal, where the build doesn't matter what kind of weapon you're using. So there's that. It's a cool tool. I know a lot of people use this for making builds, but again, a lot of those guys that sit here on this website, you have to memorize what parts have what perks and what cell slots, and that's a little harder. So I do have another video coming out next probably that will make making builds easier. And then you can use this to save them. It's cool. It's a very visual, it's amazing. People, whenever I'm streaming or whatever, people ask what kind of builds I'm running or whatever, and I just pop this up on stream. Super easy to see. We zoom in, people take a screenshot or they clip it so they can save it and look at it later. It's very, very clean. I wish the perks were a little bit bigger and they could shrink this section down a little bit. This left side's a little too big versus this side. But regardless, it doesn't matter. When you're actually looking at the website yourself, it doesn't really matter. But for me, popping it up on screen, that far right side is teeny tiny. So I always have to like zoom in and stuff to show people, which is work. Anyways, that's it. Just wanted to share that with you guys. It's an amazing website. I've been using it since about the second week. I've been playing for about 2.5 months straight now. Probably closing in at 3 months, actually. Obsessed with the game. Love the game. Love everything about the game. But anyways, yeah, I mentioned I stream daily over on Twitch at twitch.tv/SlyGumbi between the hours of around 8 p.m. till about 2 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's kind of a lie. Since Dauntless came out, we go till 8, 9, 10. I don't sleep. I literally play this game for like 15 hours a day live. Hence why YouTube has been dead. So we've got that going. I do YouTube when we do Dauntless videos, so subscribe button for more content. I do have a supporter creator code. For some reason, when you go into the supporter creator code in the Dauntless screen and you search for creator, it doesn't show. Just type it in. It works. It works across. If anybody that you know that has a supporter creator code from Epic, because it's an Epic supporter creator code, it'll work on any game, regardless of if in that game's directory it shows up or not. Type it in. You're good to go if you want to. And then Twitter for notifications. What else is important? Discord. I got Discord where I post things. I'm trying to figure out how I want to add builds onto Discord, and I have a website, SlyGumbi.com. So we're going to have a build section on those also for easier access, because I like easy access. So we've got that. Yeah, website, Twitter, Twitch. You're on YouTube, so you know about YouTube. That's kind of it. Support a creator code. Support it. Click it. Love it. I love you. See you guys in the next one. Bye-bye now.